All right, what's up, everybody? Thank you for being on time for the webinar. Really quickly, this is the Appointment Setter Live orientation. So if you're here for some reason and you're not interested in it, I'm sorry about that. But for those of you that are here, I appreciate you being on time. We are going to get started here really quickly. Just want to give about a minute 30, so we can get everybody in here. I know not everybody's been waiting for this.
If you guys by chance have to jump out for a second, or maybe you can't stay very long, we are having this recorded. A replay will be available to you, as well as another webinar in a few days.
Yeah, we'll probably do another live webinar. I want to say in a few days. So if you are interested, you can just email us for that. Otherwise, you will have the replay. You can watch that whenever you want. Start here in 30 seconds. If you guys are waiting, if you could put actually where you're coming from, if that's Craigslist, what else?
Facebook, LinkedIn,
wherever you guys are coming from, if you could put that in the chat box, that'd be awesome. That would help us out and kind of know where you guys are coming from, so we can put some more posts on those platforms.
Yeah, we're possibly looking to hire a few more people, so yeah, that'd be great. Build a little more of a team.
Yep. So I guess we'll get started. My name is Jake Stetterlin.
I'm Grant Rusniak.
We are the owners of RevShark Media, and we're looking to hire you guys.
As the next slide says.
Yeah. So we're looking to expand our team. Really quickly, we've been in the Germantown area for 2 years now. I'll get into a little more about what we do, but basically we generate business for companies. And we're actually we've had an office in the Germantown area too for the last year now, and we're really trying to dissolve that office space and have
an ideal kind of work environment.
Yeah, I think a lot of people can relate to this too. They don't like being in an office. Some people do, and I get it. But as far as our business goes, really trying to promote the work at home aspect. We're in the home office right now.
It's a little more comforting.
Yeah, it's a little more comforting. Everybody gets a lot more done, and people enjoy working from that time or from home and using up some spare time to make some extra money. So
you have that freedom aspect. If you need to jump out and do something, or need to run errands, pick up the kids from school, doesn't matter. And that's kind of where we get into who our ideal employee is.
Yeah.
People who have time. So if you want to jump right there.
Yep. So again, with that said, trying to promote that work at home aspect. Really, who we're looking for, and maybe this is you, maybe it's not. No worries. If you do have some extra time, this is probably something that you might be interested in. But parents that stay at home with children, so maybe they're at school, they're at a friend's, you have 3-4 hours, you could bang out some work. Students that have time in between class, people that travel often, obviously working at home, you can work from wherever you want.
Hotel,
it really doesn't matter.
Name it.
Yep. And then those that are self-driven and despise a 9 to 5, so you don't want to be in an office, or even maybe you do work full time, maybe you do work in an office, doesn't matter, but you are motivated and have some extra time during the day that you can make some extra money. So that's again who we're looking for. Oops, I skipped that. So really quickly, what we are not, I know this was a big concern in at least the Facebook group, but we're not a multi-level marketing type company. A lot of companies out there, I'll use supplements for an example, they'll say, hey, shell out $100, buy all these supplements, and then sell them to your friends and family.
And then have them do the same.
and then go find 3 people to buy more. Yeah. That's not who we are. We're a legitimate company. We service around 20 individual businesses in the Milwaukee area, a couple of them that are chains. So this is a legitimate business. You could go out and touch these businesses. They're real life.
Yes.
We're not selling a product, we're selling a service. So I like to explain that before, just because I know a lot of scams go out there, and it makes sense. So if you're wary of it, I can appreciate that. So basically, what we do, and I want to make this really quick. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
We do lead generation campaigns for businesses. So long story short, like I said, we generate customers, we generate clients for businesses. I want to keep this really simple because it really doesn't matter to get into the details, but all these social media platforms are gathering data on you, whether you like it or not. Kind of sucks. But, they have your interests. Do you like fishing? Do you like what else? Basketball, fitness, whatever. They have this information on you, about you, I should say, like a profile. And if we're working for a doctor, we're going to be able to put the doctor's business, and this is what we use social ads for, kind of the top, to put this doctor in front of actual individuals that are interested in his service. So if he specializes in lower back pain, we're going to be able to put that doctor and his service of lower back pain in front of individuals that actually are in the service or in the marketplace for lower back pain treatment. And that's where the power of social media comes from. And after they are interested, they're going to go fill out a form. The doctor is going to book an appointment with them. So, long story short, that's how we generate customers, how we generate clients for businesses. It could be a promotion, it could be a giveaway, it could just be an ad. But we're not out here spending thousands of dollars trying to show your business off to everybody and everybody and their friends like a Nike or an Adidas would.
This is very targeted advertising.
Yeah, very targeted advertising. We're not just blasting this all over the internet. We're really generating quality customers um, for our personal clients. And then along with that, we're also making sure our clients, and this does play a little bit into your job, we're making sure that our clients can put their money where their mouth is, that they're not some janky dentist or something like that, that they're actually doing quality work. We want to be, we've been given this awesome skill set as far as we go. We've been able to give this skill set out to these businesses and show them and service them. We want to make sure that we're using it very ethically and we're not just trying to bring a bunch of custom clients on from our sake, but we are
promoting.
We're promoting only good businesses and we're working with only good businesses. So that does, and I'll explain this really quickly, play a part in your role because to really jump into it, I was going to say something, but cold calling and cold emailing has been the best way for us as an agency to grow. It's very simple. You're going to call somebody up, hey, can you take on more business? Yes, no, very simple. And that's where you guys come into, and that's where we need help. We're very busy. We're working a lot on the back end that we unfortunately don't have time to reach out to businesses anymore. So that's what an appointment setter is. That's what you guys are doing. You're going to be able to get a list of businesses that we've reviewed personally that offer this good service. You're going to reach out to them and say, are you actually looking for more business? If you are, that's awesome. Why don't you schedule an appointment with Jake or Grant? Or we're actually looking at bringing up one of our other sales individuals to be doing some more sales and calls with individuals instead of doing a lot more of the service. But are you looking for more business? Yeah, let's hop on a call with Jake or Grant. They can get you set up and rolling, explain a little bit more about what they can do for you. That's it. Your job is really the first outreach. You're not offering the service. You're not explaining that big whole shamble that I just said a minute ago. It's very simple. It's very cut dry, and I'll explain this a little more here. This is a sample call that you guys would be doing. So you have a list of these 25 businesses that we reviewed, again, said that.
Or more, depending on
or more, depending on how much you need for the week. But you're going to call them up, say, hey, my name's Jake Setter. Actually, I have a question for you. Are you guys taking on new patients? Really? Awesome. I'm looking for a chiropractor in your area that would actually be able to take about 40 to 60 new customers each month. That's very low for what we could bring in, so don't think that we're like overballing that just to like sell them. These are patients that are actually looking for your specialized service in lower back pain treatment. I just put that in. So all you're asking these clients or all you're asking these businesses when you're calling them up is, hey, can you take on new business? If so, continue on. Hey, would you actually have time Wednesday to talk with Jake or Grant about these about these referrals? You don't have to say Jake or Grant, but it's very simple. You're just reaching out to these individuals. Can you take on more business? Yes, no. There's no selling. No shady tactics, very upfront and very simple.
They say no. If a lot of potential clients that we've noticed, they're really happy where they are. Like they could take on new clients, but they really don't want to put in not that they don't want to work harder, but they don't want to put in the extra man hours to work and acquire those new clients.
They're just happy, so they don't want it, and that's fine. There's no reason to push and sell. It's not what we're about.
This isn't a hard sell.
So really quickly, stats and training. I can land about 3 to 4 appointments per hour. Unfortunately, I don't do cold calls anymore. I do actually enjoy it, talking to people a little bit and bringing on more business. But it's super easy. You're not pushy, and then training scripts and the lists are all provided for you. So
Everything. We will
there's
provide everything to
no
you. A list of potential clients. A list of
scripts,
scripts.
training.
Yeah.
It's all provided. There's no work on your end besides just helping us out, call these businesses, and getting appointments set. So again, you're the appointment setter. You're scheduling the appointments, and one thing I'd like to add is that you're not getting paid based on commission. This is, you're doesn't matter if you set the appointment. We don't close them. We're not doing business with them. It's
Yeah.
not like you're not going to get paid. You're
Just
going to
because that could be on us.
You're going to get paid based on how many appointments you set. I know a lot of sales jobs out there are like commission based. You're going to work, and if you don't close anybody, well, then that sucks. You're not going to get paid. So you're getting paid for every single appointment. Obviously, I think I have it. This is the last slide, guys. So obviously, it's not like we can pay you per hour. Unfortunately, I wish you guys could, but it is a work at home aspect, so there does have to be some kind of
restrictions.
Yeah, restrictions, but it is $15 per appointment. So I guess I can run through this. We're pretty much done, guys. But a good appointment setter can make about $10 an hour. So decent job, and that's 2 appointments per every 3 hours. Oh, that's an okay. A good appointment setter can make about 1 appointment per hour, so $15 an hour, and then a great can do about 30 plus. One of our individuals actually on the second day scheduled 4 appointments per the hour. First hour that he hopped on the call and worked,
congrats
which was
to him.
yeah, and
that was good.
I don't mean that like by like that's what you're gonna do. I don't want to oversell you on that or anything like that, but it's definitely the numbers are there. You can make some awesome money from this.
You do more, congrats. We're more than happy to
Yeah, more
money,
congrats. And to kind of go off into a little more future expectations. So you start off doing the appointment setting, but then eventually what would be cool is that if you move more into the sales position rule, that it is salary based, it is also commission on top of it, that you'd be able to actually hop on the calls that we're doing right now and sell the service to them and explain what you do. So, and manage your own sales, your appointment setters.
Yeah.
So there's definitely
build your own team.
Yeah, build your own team. So there is room to grow. This is kind of the starting point. It's an awesome opportunity. Work at home. So that's pretty much it. I don't think we have any more slides. Do you have anything you wanted to add?
My main thing here is that we want you to be motivated to make these calls. Don't feel like you're obligated to make 20, 30 calls an hour, because sometimes that you're not going to be able to.
Doesn't.
Oftentimes, if you have to go pick up the kids or really anything that comes up, don't feel obligated to make those phone calls and be on top of it constantly. That's why this is a work from home thing.
It is something that, yes, you do want to have maybe an hour or two a day, like we mentioned, but it's not something that we're also to kind of, we're going to work with you to set a number of phone calls, how many that you can hit a month, not a month, how many that you can hit a week. So do you want 100 phone numbers a week that you're going to be able to call and talk? Did you hit it? Yes. Well, then we'll give you less next month or next week, excuse me. So don't feel obligated that you need to be setting a bunch of time aside. This is definitely something you could do that. You could be doing this full time. Absolutely. It's just not something that I think we're both on the same page and we're not communicating it well. That don't feel obligated that, part of the work at home aspect that you're going to be able to work whenever you want. 30 minutes here, an hour there, 2 hours there.
This isn't a punch-in job. You don't start at 8. You don't stop at 5. So it's not your typical job.
That's pretty much it, guys. Really appreciate it. We're going to have everything and all the information in the description here, I think. Otherwise, we'll be able to reach out to you personally, or you can reach out to us with any questions if you didn't put it in the chat already.
Questions or concerns, feel free to shoot us an email too, which we will provide you.
And then really from here, guys, I would like to talk to you on the phone just to make sure that you're legitimate about this, ask you maybe a couple questions. There is no requirements for this, and then we'll get you going on training and get you started ASAP. So really appreciate everybody that was on the live webinar. Really awesome that you guys took some time out to watch this. We're really excited to get everybody started. Thank you. Have a good one.
See you guys.